get close to that woman. I came up with a quick money scheme. I scraped the date off an old check, rewrote it as today's, then carefully removed the printed name. But it still wasn't perfect. I took out a water-soaked airplane model, peeled off the airline's logo, and stuck it in the lower corner of the check. At that moment, a fake airline employee check looked flawless in my hand. The first time I walked up to the counter, my heart was pounding. I almost slipped up, but with the uniform and some acting, I got through it. That day, I tasted my first real success, and from then on, a crazier idea took hold. I started buying plane models in bulk, mass-producing logos, still posing as a pilot. Cashing check after check, I thought I was bold enough, until one random chat changed everything. A girl mentioned pilots fly for free with their airline, anywhere, anytime. Right then, I was hooked. Soon after, a flight attendant brought me into the cockpit. She smiled and introduced me to the captain, then showed me to a jump seat. It was my first flight ever. I was nervous, but I kept a straight face. After that, I started hopping flights, crossing borders non-stop, swapping fake checks for real cash, but soon, it wasn't enough to forge real bank checks. I needed a printing code. I talked my way into a bank, and sweet-talked someone into giving me the encoding info.
Welcome, Miami Mutual Bank. How may I help you?
My name is Frank Taylor. I'm a co-pilot for Pan Am. I'd like to cash this check here, and then I'd like to take you out for a steak dinner.
But I still needed one more thing, a check printer. I paid a fortune for a nearly broken check printer at auction. It was the only machine that could make checks real enough to pass. But I got greedy and loud. The fake checks caught the FBI's attention. Agent Reed traced the money trail, tracking me through hotels I had stayed in. He was closing in one day. I was packing my bags when there was a knock at the door. Reed burst in. The room looked empty. I slowly opened the door, smiling calmly. While planning my exit in my head, he asked for my ID. I handed him my wallet. Right then, an idea hit me. I pointed toward the window. There, look! Reed turned. Someone was being loaded into a police car. I slipped out the door, vanished into the crowd. He had never seen my real face, so he believed me. By the time he opened the wallet, he found only useless cards. He ran to the window, but I was already gone. That was our first encounter, and the result was crystal clear. He lost. I won, but he wasn't done yet.